Technical difficulties. This is what happens when you're working with technology. You're always having something difficult going on. But we were just talking about Donald Trump and how this guy who was in the insurrection is running for Congress. So, Bill, what is your thoughts on that?
Well, I got another thing. I don't know if he wants to run. He wants to run. But I got one question to ask. You're telling me that it's not in the counted to run. So you're telling me if I go out here and kill somebody and end up in jail and get out, I can run for president?
I mean, I be- see, Bill. Now you making me think because maybe you can run for president if you was a criminal. I mean, you did your time, so technically, if people want to vote for you, I guess is nothing in the Constitution that would say that you can't run for. And I have to. I want to be careful because this is a legal issue, and so you would have to go into the law and kind of see. But what I'm perceiving right now is like Donald Trump is we see him, he's in trouble, he's getting sued for lying about his net worth. He's getting in trouble on for criminal things and all that other stuff, but yet he is high in the polls right now. Like right now, we already said right now, I don't know if you were able to vote by raise of hands, and we're gonna see right now, would you vote for Joe Biden for another ride if the election comes? Are you voting for Joe Biden? Raise your hand if you think that you're voting for Joe Biden.
I would have known that I don't vote, but I would vote for knowing that I don't vote, but I would vote for him. I won't vote for Donald Trump.
What about you, Ann?
Yeah, I would vote for Joe Biden.
Okay, you gonna vote for old Smokey Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang in with him.
You know, a lot of people on this is it. Oh, well, go
Hold
ahead.
on, Matt. Would you vote for him?
Would you vote? Which one would you vote for?
The greed
I
in me
want to
want
ask
to
you the
say I
same
would vote.
question.
The greed in me want to say that I would want to vote for Donald Trump because I know I can make a lot of money. That's the greed in me. Because honestly, as a business owner, as for business people, I'm not gonna lie. He would make it so that we can make money so easily. However, I'm a person who thinks about everybody. And I feel like if he gets back in office, there's a chance we've already just gotten out of a pandemic. There will be another pandemic that's coming. Okay. And something else is going to come up. And if he's in office, a lot of more people are going to die again. It's just that's the way that it is.
I just feel like when it comes to elections, I personally want someone who's for the people. I don't care whether they're Democrat or Republican. It's all about it should be all about Americans. It should be about us, not about who's in power. It should be about us. Because we the ones are putting them in office. So we gotta see, you know, we want to see them what they can do for us. So I just want somebody in office that's gonna be for the people, not because oh well my party, I'm a Democrat or Republican. I want somebody that's for the people, and that's how it should be.
And I totally agree with you. That's why I said honestly, is I'm gonna be real with you. This is the perspective of most, I'm not gonna say most, but many Americans. They're not happy with Joe Biden, but they don't want Donald Trump. And so it's like you gotta pick the lessers of evils or whatever else. I would prefer not to vote for either one of them. But if I had to vote for somebody, I I'm looking at the long haul. Like if something like happens before, like uh the pandemic or something like that, or uh people who are supremacists, not to say that Donald Trump is a racist. I don't know if he's a racist or not.
I don't think he's.
I don't think he's a racist. However, I think he's racist towards people who don't have money.
I think he's just about money.
I think he's a person who just legitimately likes money He's about his money and his legacy, and he can care less about anybody else. And people think that he cares about them, but he don't. He really just cares about his legacy, his name, and that's nothing wrong with that. But you can't be the president and do that. So he'll be like, "Oh, he hates black people." Well, Donald Trump hates poor people. That's what I'm gonna just say.
Allegedly.
And I'm gonna say allegedly he hates poor people. I think that's where it comes from, because we can't say like he's helped a lot of black people. And I'm gonna say this, and people gonna probably shoot me because I said this. He's helped A$AP Rocky, Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, some other people. But again, the people that I name have money. So that's what I'm trying to say is like, I don't think, because all of these people that saying that Donald Trump is racist was once friends with him. They are black, they're Asian, and all of this other stuff. Donald Trump is against poor people. He's for the person who has the money. And so that's what people don't understand. So of course he's going to help those who are his friends because his friends got money. Now, this is not to say, this is what people don't understand. This is not to say that Democrats don't do the same thing about their friends. They have rich people. So to me, like my wife just said, I feel like we should have somebody forget about their party, right? Are you for the people? Are you going to help us? Because bread is going up. The cost of living is going up.
Hey,
Going to college is continually going up. It is expensive to go to college. Just taking care of yourself, having health care is going up. If you can figure out a way that we can be sustainable, where it could help businesses and individuals, then that's who I want to vote for.
Like you said, everything is going up. It's not like it used to be when my grandma was living. Stuff was cheap. It's not like that no more. Everything in this world is high. Cost of living high, everything.
And my thing of it is, I know it's from inflation, but inflation comes from, like, we can balance this. I think that you have to make Congress and people, you got to make working for the people. We pay them a lot of money. Both Democrats and Republicans. If we look at the ones who are really like in office, like Nancy Pelosi and the Romneys and all of them, they got money. They may get paid their salary for a congressperson, but they have portfolios and make money and all of that other stuff. They do. So they don't need their income from Congress. Because they have and that's why I said they have a wealth of knowledge. They get information from all over the world. They know when to buy or sell stock or do all of that other stuff. So should we really be paying these people? Here, Tye, come in a little bit. I need you in the camera.
I just don't understand how they got all this money to fund these two wars, but you can't fix what's going on over here, even with the crisis with the migrants. That makes me mad. I don't understand that.
You make a valid point, and we didn't try to be political today, but the reality of it is that you make a very valid point that a lot of people are saying. You want to go and aid people in the Palestinian war, Israel and Palestine. You want to help those who are in the Ukraine. And you got people over here that cut their food stamps and things like that. And I'm not talking about the ones who are just sitting on their behind collecting. I'm talking about our vulnerable populations, such as our elderly, special needs people, and all of these other people who actually need this money to help them to make it. They can't work out in the workplace because maybe they have a disability or something, because their leg or arm doesn't work or whatever else. You're cutting funding for them, but you're sending billions of dollars to fund a war. That doesn't make sense at all. And this is why Donald Trump is up in the polls, because they're like, okay, we deal with COVID with him. We ain't had nothing to deal with. We didn't deal with no Russia or anybody else. And people was making money. I mean, people were making good money. And as a business owner, a lot of businesses were making good money. There were some people during the pandemic that became rich. So, oh, Miss Charlene has something to say
I
again.
just want to say one last thing about this topic. I always say, how can you help others when you're not helping your own people? So you should help your own people. And I'm all for helping other people, but you gotta help the home people first, the residents, the people who live here first, before you help others. That's what I want to say.
And I mean, it's very much true. Whew, we got off a topic a little bit there, but blah, blah, blah. So I want to talk about something that's a little bit fun. And we're gonna play this game called Purple Rain. Okay.
No, we're not.
Are we not gonna play it?
No, not today. Not today. We can't get off the topic. Now, come on, Matt. You know better.
Okay. What I do want to talk to you guys about, because we got a little free space right here. I'm gonna convince you guys, because I just finished up the last season of Loki. What a season. Okay, it was a great season. It ended on a great note. There's a lot of questions that are being asked. I know that you said that when you get a chance that you may actually watch the show. So I would highly suggest that you go and watch Loki. Now, one of the things that me and Charlene may do this Friday or so is go to the movies and go see Miss Marvels. I know that they had like the box office, they were saying it wasn't doing so well, but it's not because it's of the women. It's just honestly a lot of people don't have access to movies like they used to. So like I it's again cost. So is you gonna go see a movie, or are you gonna wait for it to go on Disney Plus? And that's the thing. A lot of people are like, I ain't going to the movie. I'll let it go on Disney Plus. Okay, what's up?
I'll go to the movies.
What about you?
No, I ain't gonna go to the movies. I'll just watch it on Showbox.
See, that's another thing. People getting that. Bill, you is bootlegging. You is bootlegging, man. You gonna get it shut down. They gonna bootleg our podcast. Okay, what do you got to say, Tye?
No, I don't want to go to the movie theaters. I don't like paying $8 for a box popcorn.
I mean, it's true. I mean, we okay. So when I take her, I'm gonna get you, Bill, in a minute. When I take my wife to the movies in New York City, for example, we spend around $70 to $80. Okay, that is a lot of money just to get some nachos and tickets. And it used to be, you could spend maybe like $20 on tickets. Mm-hmm. You may spend $30 or $40. That's not too bad because you're buying the food and stuff if you're really eating good there. But now $70, that's gas money. What about you, Bill?
Now, Matt, if I watch the movies on Showbox, how are they going to cut your prescription?
He said because we not supposed. That's a hood thing, man. You ain't supposed to be telling people about Showbox. No, it's not. You can't promote them like that because you don't understand. It's the bootlegness of it.
Why do you have it out there?
We know, Bill, but that's a hush hush. You got some fun. We supposed to talk about that off air.
Why they have it out
there? That's
then?
like back in the day. You knew that guy, and I'm not saying that I did it because I don't want nobody talking about I was studying. It's like that guy. That's a friend of your cousin. That's a friend of your cousin's friend. Okay, who could have hooked you up with that hot box, with that cable box? Hold on, that cable box. You not supposed to tell nobody.
Then if it is like that, do I have it out there?
Because we know why they got it out there. You ain't supposed to talk about it. Not online. It's a secret.
Not everybody knows.
Now,
everybody knows.
No. We know about it, but the masses don't know about it.
You gotta understand. It's kind of like you can't tell everybody because once everybody know, it's some sites that I just gonna put it out there, but I can't say. You right? Okay. You can't tell everybody; they'll shut them down. And then you can't watch your favorite show or movie no more.
Word of mouth. When people find out something is free, They'll tell everybody and they shut it down.
And they mama, you can listen. I know about, and we ain't not gonna say the name no more. But I ain't telling everybody. Because then you gonna mess the hook. You gonna mess the hook up. You gonna mess it up, man. Then Anthony, then Ant is not gonna be able to watch it on his iPhone.
You know how it is, Matt. You know how it is.
We're gonna keep that on the hush hush. We're gonna keep that on the hush
Hey, we
hush.
didn't talk about the Oreo.
Oh, you right.
You know what, man? You are fired.
Man, Bill. Wow. Okay, so before we leave the show, we do gotta talk about this. There is concern, which I'm concerned. I love Oreos. Just to let you know that Oreos are in fact vegan. So if you want to eat a vegan snack, Oreos are in fact vegan, right? They're not made with any animal byproducts or anything like that. So go Oreo. But there's a lot of people saying that Oreo, you skimming on the whole filling. So I think you got the article right. Quick, can you just kind of talk about it? Charlene is going to enlighten us about what this is.
So recently, so I'm reading from the New York Post, and Oreo fans claim company is skipping on the cream filling and latest shrinkflation scam. So I just want to read this part really quick. So it says, Oreo fans believe they're uncovered the latest and biggest scandal yet in the shrinkflation across consumer goods, claiming that the crucial cream to cookie ratio has been quietly shrinking in their favorite snack. And this is from the New York Post.
Oreo is skimming on a filling.
You gotta get your.
But what's going? So basically, you trying to get double stuff because I like those double stuff Oreos. They're really good. So you telling me they skimming on that?
Yes.
That's messed up. That Oreo, Joe Biden, the economy is so bad that Oreo is skimming off their cream. Skimming off their cream.
Can I just say something about this? So I'm just reading how they're saying recently the offset of the rising cost of cocoa and sugar I guess is part of why is there shrinking packages of the sizes of the Oreo. So you know how family size had a certain is actually smaller, but they still claim this family size. So I guess because of the rise of cocoa and sugar.
Shame on you, Oreo. Shame on you.
They ain't the only one doing. They're doing this cereal too.
Yeah.
Man,
the cereal box gets smaller.
You know what it is getting smaller, but that's what inflation does. Inflation makes everything because if we all from the 80s, right? So we all we know. Remember when now laters were like this big, and now they like this, like that little, and this was a quarter. The 99-cent bags of chips used to be the 50-cent bags.
Yeah.
And the $3 family bags that we got now used to be the 99-cent bags, right? And then they used to have the huge bag like this big. Everything was, but inflation, people they're gonna accept it. And that's where I'm kind of mad about because they have used the pandemic as a way to raise prices, right? They raised the price of everything because people was like, I'm willing to pay for it because they were panicking. And while they were panicking, they was like, well, we're going to raise it because it's a demand for it. And now we can charge this because people are showing us that they can afford this. However, because of inflation, I don't know, a lot of people may feel like this. I was like, yes, I got a raise. A lot of people got a raise during the pandemic. And then this inflation comes and it's like, okay, I'm back to square one. You know, I can't buy or consume goods like I want to consume them, but hey, you know, that I think that's the whole cycle that we're going here. So, you know, we have a crisis. They raise the prices. You know, people try to invest in the stock market, which they did, and now they're influencing that. So you got people who they call them whales. They take their money out so they can control the demand for stuff. People panic. It's falling. And then it go down to a cheaper price and they go back in and buy more and double or triple or quadruple their money. But they were able to do that because they got the money to do it, not your normal folk like us.
You know they saying that people starting to have problems with getting their money out the bank too. Like certain banks.
That was a whole thing that people were afraid about back in July because they changed the whole federal deposit system and the banks, and they introduced a new system where if we would try to take out our money, the banks can literally deny you from taking your money out. And that's the new system that we want. And so it's sad because, people are trying to live and they just want to live. You can't even look forward to retirement anymore. It's sad because you got people I've been hearing, I see it on TikTok, on Instagram, you hear it on Facebook, you hear it everywhere. Just not for me. People are like, look, I make more money than I have ever made in my life. And how is it that I'm living check to check? I have education. I'm doing my best on my job. I'm getting raises, but I still can't afford to really buy groceries. The only thing I really can pay for is my mortgage and pay for electric, and we can have a little food. So how are you going to live healthy if you can't eat right? Everybody on here, you guys said you are diabetics. How is y'all supposed to buy healthy food if it costs so much? All right, this is our show today. I want to thank everybody for insight. We kind of went on a little rant there. Sorry for the tech.
Right. We're allowed.
We allowed. This is our show, right?
That's okay. We're allowed. We're allowed to do whatever we want. I want to shout out to Mr. Ed, Miss Angel, Miss Wallace for letting us have this. And don't forget, if you want good deals, shop at Nifty Thrifty.
Oh, I love that plug. Again, shop at Nifty Thrifty. They're here right on Broadway, right in Slavic Village. Shop here. Great deals. Great people that's working here. As you said, Mr. Ed watches on Thursdays for Nifty Thrifty on a Thrifty Thursdays. On Facebook, you can follow Willing Hands and you can follow Nifty Thrifty. They're on all of the social media sites. Thank you guys for just sitting here talking to me. I enjoy working with you guys. This is a great job too. I look forward to coming here every Thursday and just chopping it up and having fun with you. Sorry, Bill, we wasn't able to talk about glizzies today. So
Why couldn't we talk about Grizzlies? What's wrong with that?
no more Dwight Howard. We don't want him coming here allegedly doing something to us, but okay. Hey, it's your job. What do they need to do, man?
What they need to
Like,
do, buddy?
like, subscribe. And everybody here, y'all can say, hit that notification bell.
Hit the notification
Yeah.
bell, okay? So you can know every time that we are releasing a video.
On
So-
Thursdays.
On Thursdays. So our season, just to let you guys know, and it is probably a pretty long video today, but our season should be ending pretty soon. We will be back. We will be planning for next season. Next season, hopefully we have multicam. We should have better mics. And all the other stuff. And I am so thankful for you guys. I appreciate your help. Thank you for just having me here. And I hope everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. We're going to be having a special podcast next week on Tuesday because we won't be here. We'll be getting fat off of turkey. So I know I'm gonna be eating empanadas. So see you later.